Small World, the World of Informative Flashcards. Flashcards and Fundamentals of Economics, Part 3. For questions in economics. 1. What to produce? Make. 2. How much to produce? Quantity. 3. How to produce? Manufacture. 4. For whom to produce? Who gets what? How much to produce? Quantity. The quantity in which a commodity is to be produced is set at that level where demand equals supply. If quality produced is more or less, then there will be disequilibrium in the market and price will fluctuate. Hence, to maintain stable equilibrium price it becomes necessary to make demand and supply equal. What to produce examples. What to produce is a problem related to the selection of goods and services to be produced. An economy has to decide whether to produce consumer goods such as rice, wheat, clothes, etc., or to produce capital goods such as machinery and equipment. How to produce? Manufacture. How do you manufacture? Manufacturing is the process of turning raw materials or parts into finished goods through the use of tools, human labor, machinery, and chemical processing. Most products were handmade using human labor and basic tools before the Industrial Revolution. For whom to produce? Who gets what? This involves deciding who is the end consumer of the goods or services that are produced. Every good produced is made for a specific section of society, as every product cannot satisfy all the sections of society due to difference in the paying capacity of the consumer. Inequality in the distribution of income can be noticed in society, because of which there is a difference in the paying capacity of the consumer. Branches of economics. 1. Classical economics. 2. Neoclassical economics. 3. Keynesian economics. 4. Monetarist economics. 5. Austrian economics. 6. Marxist economics. 7. Neoliberalism/neoclassical. Classical economics, concept. Classical economics refers to the school of thought of economics that originated in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, especially in Britain. It focused on economic growth and economic freedom, advocating laissez-faire ideas and belief in free competition. Neoclassical economics, concept. Neoclassical economics is a broad theory that focuses on supply and demand as the driving forces behind the production, pricing, and consumption of goods and services. It emerged in around 1900 to compete with the earlier theories of classical economics. Keynesian economics. Keynesians believe that, because prices are somewhat rigid, fluctuations in any component of spending, consumption, investment, or government expenditures, cause output to change. If government spending increases, for example, and all other spending components remain constant, then output will increase. Monetarist economics, concept. Monetarism school of economic thought, called maintains that the money supply, the total amount of money in an economy, is the chief determinant of current dollar GDP in the short run and the price level over longer periods. Austrian economics, concept. The Austrian school rejects the classical view of capital, which says interest rates are determined by the supply and demand of capital. The Austrian school holds that interest rates are determined by the subjective decision of individuals to spend money now or in the future. Marxian economics, concept. Marxian economics is a school of economic thought based on the work of 19th-century economist and philosopher Karl Marx. Marxian economics, or Marxist economics, focuses on the role of labor in the development of an economy and is critical of the classical approach to wages and productivity developed by Adam Smith. Neoliberalism or neoclassical concepts. Neoclassicists are concerned about monopoly power, neoliberals are not. Neoclassicists believe it merits government intervention and regulation. Neoliberals do not. It is possible to be a neoclassical without being a neoliberal. Economic theories. 1. Market socialism theory. 2. Classical economics theory. 3. Malthusian economics theory. 4. Marxism theory. 5. Laissez-faire capitalism theory. 6. Supply and demand theory. 7. Monetarism theory. 8. Tragedy of commons theory. 9. Moral hazards theory. 10. New growth theory. 11. Keynesian economics theory. Market socialism theory. Market socialism theory is a theoretical notion, model, of an economic system in which the means of production, capital, are held by the public or collectively, and resource distribution follows market norms, product-labor-capital markets. Resources, defined. Resources are the things used to make other goods. Scarcity, defined. Scarcity, the state of being scarce or in short of supply, shortage. It means that the demand for a good or service is greater than the availability of the good or service. Because of limited goods and services, we must make choices. What do we need? What do we want? Concepts of needs and wants. Needs are things we should have to survive. Example, food, clothing, shelter. Wants are things we like to have. Example, luxury items, cars, TV, jewelries. Opportunity cost, defined. Opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative when a decision is made. For example, choosing public transportation to travel to a particular destination by foregoing the option of traveling in one's own car is a good example of opportunity cost, because you end up saving money which needs to be spent on fuel. Capital goods, defined. Capital goods are goods used to make other goods. Consumer goods, defined. Consumer goods are final products purchased directly by the consumer. What is gross domestic product or GDP. Gross domestic product, GDP, refers to the total peso value of all final goods and services. GDP is the measure of the production of an entire country within a year. Costs, defined. Costs are the total amount of money it takes to produce an item, to pay for all factors of production. Revenues, defined. Revenues, the total amount of peso a company or a government receives. Profit, defined. Profit is the difference between total costs and revenues.